Pretty disturbing scene unraveled last week when a fire destroyed several people's homes at a northeast Albuquerque apartment complex. Well, tonight we're learning more about the man police say set that apartment on fire and whether he's too dangerous to be released from jail.
As Adrian Rivas reports, drugs played a role in this case.
The behavior in this matter was extraordinarily reckless and dangerous, and put the lives of a number of people at risk.
Today, a district court judge ruled Ricardo Valletta Hernandez is too dangerous to be let out of jail.
The state's motion is granted. The defendant will be held without bond.
Hernandez is accused of setting an apartment complex on fire while people were inside last Tuesday, causing massive damage to the property.
The damage done to the apartment complex came out to a total of about $150,000, which left 4 apartment units completely unlivable and the entire roof of the building needing to be completely replaced.
A state prosecutor also brought up the suspect's past.
Your Honor, while the defendant does not have the lengthiest criminal history, there is an escalating trend here. The defendant has further shown that he cannot comply with conditions of release by failing to appear for long periods of time, completely leaving cases to linger for multiple years, and having to be brought in on warrants to actually have those cases addressed.
Court documents reveal Hernandez had a few run-ins with the law, but one major factor the judge took into account was the suspect's track record with drugs.
There were some allegations of DWI and also allegations of the defendant having fentanyl present.
Prosecutors claimed the fire happened as a result of a drug dispute between a man who lived at the apartment and a woman he met the night before.
She had begun asking him for fentanyl. When he indicated to her that he did not do fentanyl, he said she began to act crazy, said she was going to get her ex-boyfriend and that they would come back. By all accounts, this is a person who had no connection to these people and instead broke into their apartment randomly after one of them refused to give someone potentially connected to him drugs, and decided that the appropriate reaction there was lighting the apartment on fire.
On the other side, an attorney representing Hernandez argued the criminal complaint from police doesn't add up.
It doesn't make sense. He's an unknown female he invites into his home, and then there's some kind of fight about drugs, and then she does get her ex-boyfriend to show up, who is there, but doesn't identify the relationship. This story doesn't add up.
Ultimately, the judge sided with prosecutors keeping Hernandez behind bars. Hernandez is facing multiple charges including arson, criminal damage to a property, and breaking and entering. Adrian Rivas, KOB4.